Hey y'all, welcome to the filling station. I am super excited. So in this video, I wanted to show you another way to be creative in building gifts. Let's say, okay, it can be Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, anniversary, or just because birthdays, whatever it is that you want to just, use your creativity. Let's say that. So again, I am Dee Dee here at the filling station, the creative therapy side that is. But if you could please like, share, and subscribe to this video, y'all. I say so often, we learn and we grow together. With that being said, let's get started. So I made a previous video of this, I made this for my daughter, and I want to encourage everybody, if you're a business owner, use the things that you have first. One, it kind of gets your business out there and you're kind of letting people know that you stand by what you're doing, right? So use your creativity in getting your business out there. So this is what I did here. I built her one of the can tumblers and the regular coffee cup, and I added some candy to it, and I threw some little candy, whatnot things in it, and just made it creative. And I do have another video just, talking about using your ideas or your products. Let's say that. So let's take this apart for now. And very simple, very inexpensive, right? So let's take this apart for now, and let's see how we can take this same setup right here. Again, same setup. We have the little crinkly things. We have the little container. We got some little candy in there. And y'all, guess what? I say, look, we're going to figure out another way to be creative in building a somewhat basket type thing, right? Okay, so we are using Bath and Body Works and my favorite smell, which is the Gingham Gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. So for this video, I do have something I bought at the Dollar Tree. Not quite sure if I'm going to take the wrap off of it, but I'm just using it for demo purposes only, right? So we know I'm going to add that, or we can add that, cannot add that, just giving it a creative look, right? So we're building a creative look, right? So we're going to add, let's say we're going to add some body wash there, and possibly, because I want that be my Valentine to shine through. I don't want to not let that be visible. So I'm going to bring that down just like so. This is the spray. Now I can use it this way. Again, I do want to be my Valentine to be visible in this one. And I do have, this is the perfume, I think, the perfume spray. So I'm going to kind of like include that, but you all see just really quick how we just put a basket together just that quick. Let me say just that quick. And all we did was just add our items. We gave it something decorative because of the holiday of Valentine's Day, just to be creative. Do you have to add that? You do not have to add that. Let's say that, right? Now, I do have some of these little, they call them sticks, I think. Heart picks is what they call them. So if you have these, you can cut them off at the end here and lay them down. I'm not going to take them off here, but you can also, take them, lay them down and use them in your design also. I think that's very creative. Again, I like the pink color is what we're working with, but you can always cut those down. And again, if you're using them for Valentine's Day, you could very well use that in your favor. I'm going to see if I can bring this up just a little bit. There, I don't know if that's better. Yes. Okay. So we're just taking this and building, actually, we're just taking that design and we're building it. We're making it a creative look for us, right? So we're adding these. We've added a few chocolates in there, and the overthinker in me is kind of having everything going the same way. But do you see how really quick we just put together a very simple basket that could be very profitable for us, right? Because we've included some nice goodies in here. And to be creative with this, all we will have to do now is try to put it in something to make it a little bit, to close it up a little bit. And normally I use the basket bags. You can use this. I'm not going to tear it open, but you can put it in here, put your nice bow on the end of it, and decorate that bow. And there you are. You have a very creative gift that you just put together in a matter of minutes. Let me say that. Just making it look different. People like to see things gathered together, but they like to see it, nice and presentable or decent, right? Another way that you can decorate or close this is by using this little wrap here. I love this CeeLo wrap. They sell it at the Dollar Tree. Again, balling on a budget, $1.25 that is, right? And we can put that over inside the bag and I mean, wrap it in the CeeLo wrap and you will need a glue gun because it is you will have to shrink wrap is what it is. That CeeLo wrap will actually give you the shrink wrap. So you will wrap it all together. I suggest doing the heating portion on the bottom side or the back side of it. And then once you get it together, it's gonna all shrink together almost like that shrink wrap. So that's a very creative idea. So again, we just put something together, not too hard, not too bad. I say it's beginner friendly. We threw it together, right? So now let's say we don't have the bigger project, the bigger things, right? Say, for instance, we just want to use the smaller things. And do we want to keep this in? That's something to think about. If we don't want the Be My Valentine in, let's take that out this time. And let's just see if we can just add, look, these are trial size. And if you were fortunate enough to get these on sale, I said often, y'all balling on a budget. Were you fortunate enough to get this on sale? Look how cute this is as a very I mean, that's a way that you can just put something together. I love that. Just putting it together. Again, I try to put things in it that will kind of build from it, let's say build, like keep saying the building portion. I'm trying to look and see, do I have anything else? But I think just this alone is a nice little gift set here. And again, if you don't have, say for instance, this wooden thing here, what else can we use? Okay, thank you. I'm glad you asked. Let's say, okay, another creative way. I'm gonna fix this. And I don't want to I have to take all of my little crinkly things out. Yes, so let's say we don't have this container here. What is another way that we can create this look and still give it a decent look, right? You want it to look pleasant, you know, very decent. So this is one of the clear bowls from the Dollar Tree. And as you can see, I still got a little bit of the pink green, little pink crinkly stuff in it here. But this is one of the bowls from the Dollar Tree, right? So I can take everything, we're gonna redesign this and put it in this bowl. Why? Because we're balling on a budget and we're just trying to make everything look somewhat decent and presentable, especially, you know, for the holidays. And even if you wanna just give it as a gift or just because gift, but Valentine's Day is the season right now, and that's, you use it to let it work in your favor, right? So we're gonna take these same here and we're gonna put it here. Same thing. We're gonna take it and we're gonna put it here in this little bowl. Yes, we're gonna put it in a bowl because it works, right? It's not, we're transforming the bowl now at this point. So let's say we're gonna add this, and let's lay it down. This, and let's put that in the middle here. We can not add candy to it, and we can just leave it like this. Again, we can put shrink wrap around this, again, using the CeeLo wrap and a heat gun. You will need that. Or, again, we can put this over in a bag and put a ribbon on it and have it that way. I just wanted to show you that there's another way of putting this a decent look together without actually, you know, getting pricing. It can add up really, really quick. Let me say that. So I like to show you to use the things that you already have or use what you have and using inexpensive things to create a very elegant look. And this is definitely one of those. So we just took a Dollar Tree bowl and we added it to make a creative look for us. And I really, really like that. There's another thing that Dollar Tree had, these little baskets. I'm gonna see. Yes, they had these little baskets. So let's say we take everything out of that. So yeah, I'm just trying to show you creative ways, y'all. I say it again, balling on a budget. We are just trying to find creative ways to, you know, make something elegant or make something nice. Now, will I use the bigger? Will I use these for this? I would not, because you see how big it is for this. So, you know, the bowl that you use or whatever that you use, make sure that it fits. Let's say that, right? So here's another way. You can take some of this. This is the basket that they have at the Dollar Tree for $1. So $1.25 it is now. I paid $1 for mine. So, okay, but you can take that same thing here and put it over in this. Will it work? It will work. You can take it if you want it in a straw basket. You know, it still serves the same purpose. It does the exact same thing. So we just created a look using a basket, also using a clear bowl, and also using a wooden container. So you can, there's so many ways to be creative with this and have fun with it. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I'm super excited, y'all. Just building ways that we can just build, you know, gifts, and not just Valentine's Day gifts. We're again in that season for Valentine's Day, but y'all just having fun and creating. I am super excited. So there's one more way I want to show you before we go. Yes, one more way before we go. And y'all, it's not, I mean, just thinking back, this is just a regular, I need to say it, it's a regular plate, or they call it a serving plate, I believe, at the, I don't know, I just know it comes from the Dollar Tree, and it's not really expensive at all. So this is one of those just little regular looking trays, right? So can we use this? Absolutely. If they don't have the clear, look, find something that works best for you. So here's another way, again, taking the same thing. We're taking the same items out, and I'm going to use the bigger ones, I think, this time. We're going to take this and put it over in the inside here. I said often, y'all, balling on a budget. Will I use as much? Probably not. We may not need it because it's not really as thick, right? But we can still take this and see if we can. So we can take this, spread it out just a little bit. This is one that can be shrink wrapped as well, or you can take it and put it inside one of those little basket things, right? So we want to try to get all them little crinkly things together and make sure that, yeah, that one. So can we use the bigger one for this one? We can. So look at that. So we just used the Dollar Tree, the little clear container thing from the Dollar Tree, and we just made a very creative looking gift, y'all. I say it again, balling on a budget. This is one I will definitely do, like more or less the shrink wrap too. Put the wrap on and add the heat gun and shrink, put it from the bag, right? So that's another way. Or again, if you don't have that, slide it in a bag, tie it here, and put your bow on the end here. That's a creative way. So we just designed four actually. So we used the clear one, we used this one 2, we used the basket 3, and we used this clear bowl 4. So we just created a very nice look using mostly Dollar Tree items. This right here came from Walmart, and it comes 3 in a container. So again, the purpose is to show you that there's so many different ways to be creative, and you can use some of the things you very well may already have at your house or in your house. So again, I am super excited, super excited. So if you should make this, I would love to see your pictures, y'all. Or if you have any creative ideas or things that you would like to try, or things that you would like for me to try or to demonstrate, please, sir, please, ma'am, put it in the comments and we can build on that together. So again, I am Dee Dee here at the Filling Station, and that is the creative therapy side of the Filling Station, because it is therapy for me. I hope that everyone have an amazing day today, as always, on purpose.